The 2026 F1 car. What's it going to be like? Well, it's going to be smaller, it's going to be a little bit lighter, and it's going to have a 50-50 hybrid system. That means that the engine and the electric motor will basically be doing the same amount of work, and the system overall is a little bit less complex this time. And plus, the engines use 100% sustainable fuel. Oh, you didn't care about that part? Oh, okay. So DRS will also be gone, and it will use active aerodynamics instead, which unfortunately is not in Assetto Corsa right now. The cars will have less downforce overall, and of course are more agile, so more overtaking, potentially, maybe? But again, less downforce, so they should technically be slower. They're not in the game, but in real life they're going to be slower, but supposedly. But lighter, smaller, more power, they're going to be harder to drive, and they're really hard to drive in this game. I wish I had more to say, because I don't like this car in Assetto Corsa. I don't like driving it. I don't like looking at it. Alright, I guess it's time. Alright, here we are back with the 2026 car again. And there have been some updates, so it doesn't use the same hybrid system as the older cars, the older hybrid cars, which is accurate to the 2026 season. So it has the push-to-pass feature. But it doesn't have the, obviously maybe in Assetto Corsa it won't be possible. It doesn't have the active aero, the passive DRS. So the rules I'm going to use here is it's going to be, okay, the car's grip is a little better than it used to be, but, it still likes to step out a lot. Anyways, I'll use the push-to-pass feature and the DRS in the DRS zone. So when I'm in the DRS zones, I will use the DRS, because right now you can use DRS whenever you want. So active arrow in quotation marks. But I'll just use DRS in the DRS zones, and I'll conjoin it with the push to pass for maximum speed. Other than that, I did, this is mostly just for your entertainment, but I have actually put the back wing back a little bit to 15 degrees for a little bit more top speed action. And probably also a little bit more crash action. So anyways, let's get up to speed, and I will try to put together a lap without crashing. Wish me luck. Oh, I'm tapping out. I'm tapping out. I hate this car. I hate it so much. Actually, I could just reverse and show you the absolute hardest part of this track in this car. So one of the biggest complaints you'll hear about this car is there's no grip. Through gears 6 through 8, there's zero grip. So going around here and like 6th or 7th, I mean, yeah, it was really, really hard to find the good braking point without just completely sliding out. So this was extremely difficult for one. But this was the worst. Hugging this, no problem. Going around the left-hand turn here, no problem. But trying to find a good braking point, because you want to sit on the outside so you get a good angle, right? But sitting too far on the outside and then trying to brake, I must have spun like 5 times. It is not an easy car. There's definitely a lot more time to be gained. This is a 1:30.25. There's way more time to be gained because you can push to pass whenever you want. You can DRS whenever you want. So there's a lot more time to come out of this car. I can't stand it though. But also, you may have seen I was short shifting basically every second of every day. The reason for that, the power curve is super weird. You're never going to hit the top speed in this car because the power just drops off at the higher revs, which is consistent with how it actually works. But yeah, it doesn't just drop off a cliff like that. So I was upshifting pretty significantly before the rev limiter, and that was just the fastest way to do it. I found I hit the top speed every single time super quickly, and you can't adjust the gears on this car, just like the RSS cars. But all right, that's it for my Las Vegas 2026 car lap thing. What times do you guys get? You could probably, there's a lot more time. You could probably crack 129. I'm thinking 129 is probably possible. I just hate this car. Burning passion.